IDignity was founded by members of 5 downtown churches that were all facing the same issue of having people come to their churches on Sunday looking for help. And they would typically look for food, and you could point them to a food sharing place, or they would look for shelter, and you could point them to a number of shelters here in downtown Orlando. But more and more were approaching us needing help to get identification. They couldn't get a job, or they couldn't get into school, or they couldn't get into some shelters. And you would try this on your own, try to help them, and realize it's just a very, very difficult process. Typical client will come to IDignity, go through our intake process and say, okay, this is what I have and this is what I need. How do I bridge the gap? What other documents do I need? What other hoops do I have to jump through? And IDignity acts as a way to show them and guide them, but also to encourage these clients to don't give up. You're almost there. We can get through this. We've done it before. And you give them hope. You open doors, and it just enlivens them. It shows that there is opportunity, that there is hope for them. Part of IDignity is listening to their stories to find out who they are. And you realize they are just like us. They are people that just had one bad experience or had one bad misfortune and had fallen into this category that we describe as homeless. And it's extremely difficult to get out of this rut once you find yourself homeless. I've been contacted by states all across the country and even been contacted by Canada of people wanting to know, hey, how can we do this type of program? How are you all doing this? We have the same problem here. How can we solve it? So it's bright that we've developed a good model. We've had 6,000 clients come through our door. We've been doing it for 2.5 years, and we've become quite successful at it, and we've developed a good program and got the government agencies on our side. So the growth is really unimpeded. There's opportunity to spread IDignity to communities, at least throughout the state of Florida, is my personal goal, but also be able to assist other communities across the nation. When I look at IDignity, I look at it as being a perfect model of collaboration. It's unique that you get 5 different churches, 5 different denominations, all coming together to address a particular issue. It's also quite unique to have all levels of government, the city, the county, the state, and the federal government, all working together, all in one building with 5 different churches, 100 volunteers, all to solve one problem. So it's really the collaboration. It's not one individual. I am the director of IDignity, but I am just one of many, many leaders of IDignity. And that's the beauty of it, is so many people working together to help so many people. As we're all moving into this new year, I think it's a great opportunity to reevaluate who we are and reevaluate what we do. I think it's a great opportunity for us to go out there and serve someone beyond ourselves, to reach out in the community. IDignity is certainly one great way to do it, but there's many, many opportunities out there, and there's many needs for this particular population. So I encourage you to do whatever pulls at your heart, whether that's serving food, whether that's helping to provide shelter, whatever you want to do, just reach out and help someone else. Reach out of your comfort zone and get out there and make this a better community for us all.